Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to the West Coast Mainline South by Dovetail Games. We are on the spur for the Marston Vale line, and we're going to get ready. We're going to go places. We're going to drive to London, Wembley. To Wembley in London today, to the big freight yard there. So the headlights there on reverser is forward. I'm going to release the train brake as I apply the loco brake. That way, you'll see the train brake still releasing, it's coming off, it's releasing, it's coming off. I'll then take a notch of power, and then I'll throw the loco brake off, and then we should pull over that eddy rollback, just like that. Bear in mind we are on an up 0.6%. How's banking come? Oh, it's... It's slow speed control thing on this. It's SSC mode. I have no idea, therefore I'm not doing it. Also, that was a good reminder to look up at the screen now. Turn on our AWS and our DSD. Whoops. Also, this headlights maneuver, apparently a bug that couldn't be fixed prior to launch. Go figure. Going to be insanely close for the LOD to kick in for it. 66049 in charge of the train today. In its DB cargo red livery as a Voyager goes, as a Avanti Pendolino goes past. This is the HKA Wagon pack. This came as part of the gameplay updates for the West Coast Mainline South. So overall, what are my thoughts on it? It looks really pretty. The texturing's great. But what I do not enjoy is when you look into the when you look at the hopper, the texture is great in there as well. What I don't enjoy is the livery's like 10 years the wrong way for this route. This route is sort of 2023 era. The last photo I can see of these wagons running around in this livery was about 2014. So it's near enough 10 years out for it not to matter. Now, whilst I'm not a purist that you can only run the exact era that you've got, and I'd rather have little bits and bobs, I'm not sure this is the right wagon choice. I personally don't think it has that much in terms of gameplay either, because you already got the original HKAs from Great Western Express. You can stick those on as a freight layer. Just have a hopper aggregate. But then, for this, I would have probably done something like getting one of the coalfish wagons. Or even one of the wagons that was on West Cornwall local, one of those freight wagons, respraying it into a vaguely modern livery and doing some permanent way scenarios. So, drive to this random location, stop, an animation plays and some sleepers disappear out of your train. That would be great. And then you drive off because you've dropped off the part, or even just transferring wagons between yards. That adds more gameplay, in my opinion, than this pack does. Oh. So that's the 25, but we need to get the entire train past it before we can accelerate. So this is obviously Bletchley. So if you went down the line behind us, that would take you to Bedford. You can see Bletchley Depot behind us. This train is so long. Also, with the HKAs, we'll look at this at slow speed because it's easier. They come in two variations. It's the Cobb livery. That's cool. Got outers. They've got a buffer at one end and a knuckle at the other. Inners, which we've got knuckles at both ends and no buffers. And then back to outers again. So that's how this one works. We're through the 25 now, so we're going to excite up to 25. Feels like we're going so fast, doesn't it, when we're at 15? Hate to be that person, but is this the best place for a side, like for a catch point? If I smash into that and bring that bridge down with me. Half power. Goes on. Now, we go to 25, and then we sit there for a bit, because that is our acceleration point to 60, which is then our speed for that we cruise at, pretty much. In the cruise, oh yeah, do-do-do-do, in the cruise. Now, rather awkward, it's my third attempt at recording this. Previous two times, I've realised horrific mistakes halfway through. Thank you. So I just was trying to get out, like, out of thingy. I also just had a flash of panic. But no, hopefully you guys are having a really good day. Mine has been pretty good, actually. So I couldn't sleep last night, so literally like 5 AM I did the notes for this. Went to work, did my 7-hour shift at work. Got home, went, ugh, and fell asleep for 6 hours. Now it's 10:30 at night, and I've got no idea what day it is. I've got no idea what time it is. I've got no idea where I am, and I've got no idea what my name is either. Right, full power up to 60, let's go. There's 50. Uh-oh, bit quick there. So yeah, so trying to find things to talk about as we drive. I've just seen a forum post. I'm like, I have to respond to this, or I'm gonna like scream. Um, how nice is this train? Like, I took a really nice screenshot to use as a thumbnail, but now I'm using that. Not sure, pound. Turn the backlighting off till we get to that tunnel ahead. Just to show you where we are, we've come off the branch here at Bletchley, and this is Watford, and this is Wembley, and that's where we're disposing of our train in Wembley Yard. Yeah, the Morpeth boards are the only reason we're getting AWS at the moment. As far as I'm aware, we shouldn't actually be following anything on this service. Ah, Avanti, hello. That's a shame that didn't work. How cool is that? This is quite a fun little. So this is quite a fun route to drive on. Um, like I say, I still maintain that the wagons we've got behind us just aren't adding to it, basically. So 50 to 60 is really where we want to hang out. I want to put a bit of extra power on just to get that speed a bit closer to 60. Mhm. Hmm. It's interesting. The video broadcast is no longer filtering my coughs, so I apologise for that in advance. Um, Sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm not commentating much today. There's not much to commentate on, to be fair. It is just a chill drive through the Northamptonshire countryside. Of course, one of the regular things you do as a driver on freight, I'm going to wait until we clear this bridge. It's quite an area of reduced visibility. Open the door, window, sorry, poke our head out. Look back along the train, make sure that there's no obvious issues with it. Back in the cab we go. Shut the door. Is this Tring that we're coming through? If it's Tring, I'll be impressed with my knowledge. It's Tring. Also no tail lamp, guys. Wah, wah, wah. Just to prove I can't actually add one myself. That's the lamp line where it would go. There's no click spot there. So no, it's basically the add end of train device has not been ticked. Oh no. Sorry, I've just seen a thing. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. I just glanced at my work emails because it's a Friday night, and every Friday, usually, the MD sends an email out with basically the well done for all of the staff for the week. And I nominated some colleagues I'd worked with who were really great. I just wanted to see if it had made the email. And I've just seen a ticket brief, and I'm like, oh no. I cry every time. Ah, ah. Basically, it bad. It bad, bad. I do love the variations that we're crossing with in terms of the LNR liveries. It's LNR, not LNWR, apparently. Which adds even more confusion. So obviously I used to work in a call centre for TOC with a very similar sounding name. All opinions expressed in this video are still my own. And yeah, and obviously not representative, but see, like that is a workshop livery or a creators code livery, but that looks great going past at speed. Got the green aspect as we rumble along at 60. And we're still 18 miles to go. So a couple of miles from Wembley, so from not Wembley. What's the North London lines? Or the West London, so the DC lines, Watford. I don't actually have the Goblin lines in, that's another thing I'm missing. Basically, I was having crash issues, so I removed everything except West Coast Main Line South. And then I only put West Coast Main Line South and the HKAs back in. And I've just realised I should have put Pendos in, because, like... So I put Pendos in on my second attempt at a re-record of this. So I was like, why have we not seen it? Oh, yeah. That was pretty much the thought process. I just realised the 710s aren't going to be in. But you probably wouldn't see those much anyway, so we're just going to ignore it. We'll go past Watford and I'll go, hi, too. That's going to be great. So we've been coasting for miles because we're sort of down a gentle slope towards London. So we're using no power. We're just the idle. I could probably turn the engine off if I wanted. You know, just got slightly above the 60 there, so just taped it back in. I taped it back in. There's not much to commentate on here. We're just coasting along and doing really well in terms of fuel efficiency. This shows why freight trains are great, though. We've basically just been coasting for the last sort of 3-4 miles now, using no more than idle fuel. Like, a mile or two of coasting in a truck, sure. 3-4 miles, it's just not happening. Yeah. And look how much we've got on the back. Look at how much we've got on the back. Like, it is genuinely fairly impressive how much we carry. Because freight is great. We carry freight because we are great. And freight is great. Sorry. You can see the line speed's 75 through here, but we're at 60 because that's what our train's pathed for. So you always stay at your train's pathed speed. Oh, there goes Avanti again, northbound. So this is the tunnels just north of Watford now. Finally something to wake us up a bit, double ambers. Just pulled off to a green though as we approach it, so I'm not going to variate my speed. I'm presuming there's a stopping service in front of us. Because obviously we're catching it now, it's likely to be the service leaving Watford, the Southern. So what we'll do is I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to keep my power the way it is. And sort of keep my position the way it is. I'm not going to even power that. I'm going to coast down. So I let the speed attrit ever so slightly. But I just, as soon as we start even seeing singles, we'll put the brake in, take the speed right out. Because remember, on freight, the goal isn't necessarily to maintain time as much as it is to just not go hammering into the back of the train in front of you. Doubles. Pulled off to a green again. So we are catching it up very slowly. Obviously, this is Watford Tunnel. So the tunnel, I don't think it's formally called Watford Tunnel, but I call it Watford Tunnel in my head. Again, pulled off to a green as we approached it. I'm going to go back up to 60 a bit because I think we've probably got the scope for this. Going to rag it up there, get it up to 60, and then just chop back to idle again. And run idle. Just below the 60 limit there. There's a Southern. Oh no, Southern's in the platform, so it must be an LNWR that's been put out in front of us for some reason. Yeah, we're back against green, so we're fine here. You can see that's the Southern service I thought we'd be following. So that's the definitely very full site platforms at Watford. Oh, I see a train over there. So yeah, this is one of the inners just dumped in the unloading siding at Watford. I really enjoy freight, and me sort of saying freight is great to myself is quite fun because the the current London production of Starlight Express is on at the Troubadour Theatre in Wembley, which is well, it's because you can't see it from. It's closer to the Chiltern main line than it is to us, but it's sort of over that way, which is quite fun. I saw Newsies there. It's a great theatre, and I want to go back and see Starlight Express. I just haven't got the time or the money at the moment, mainly the money. Now I'm hoping to, because I get paid on Friday, so a week today basically, and I'm hoping to be able to pop down and visit them over the festive period because I've got some days off, and I'm hoping that there might be some shows with seats left. Who knows? They'll probably all be sold out, but it's worth a try. And even if I pay for an expensive seat, I'm currently pretty obsessed with that show, so it's worth seeing it for me. And it's my Christmas present to myself. Because remember, Christmas is, yeah. It's the 12th, it's the 13th of December for those of you playing along at home. And we're going to get another train passing us. Hopefully we might even see some underground stuff. It is quite nice, this, to be fair. Like the variety you get now on this route. This is a really well filled out route. Obviously we are missing Voyagers still, but those will come eventually. See, a Voyager would be a great loco DLC for this route, but also I get that this isn't a loco DLC. Basically, this is a gameplay pack, and I get that. And I'm not trying to say that it should have replaced this, but also just still maintain I don't think this was the best choice of a wagon to include that was available to them. Put a bit of power on again, and we're just going to get back up to 60. Ooh, let's see if I have no idea what the name is. This South Kenton or something like that? Carpenter's Park. Fair enough. I haven't even heard of that station before. I have actually driven the Watford DC lines on the 710. I want to do it as a route learner in the future. Obviously, I want to give it a couple of months now that we've done this route now, but yeah. Oh, we're off again. If you just sort of cruise down at 60. Any chance for a three-way cross? Nope. Getting those greens across from us. Sorry about that. I'm going to stay where I am now. I'm going to hold my nerve, so to speak. I was just eating and... or whatever that. There might be a Southern in front of us, and they may have just crossed each other on the way at the sidings. Got repeat him. True on the magnet. Sorry about that. I'm just struggling with the AWS system there. 2 ambers, single amber next. So I wasn't looking at the HUD before, I just was trying to figure out why I couldn't zoom. And sometimes it's when you do this and you get the timetable up, you can't zoom. I know you can't hear it, but I am trying to zoom quite furiously there. Then I do that and I go, whoop. Put the timetable away basically by pressing T. It's just if you catch T by accident, it can mess you up a little bit. But yeah, definitely no power for a little while, just cruise. But look how long our train is. 18 wagons behind us today. Oh, 16. So, yeah, 16 wagons behind us today. Not bad. Shorter than I thought. Doubles, singles next. I think that's Harrow and Wealdstone in front of us. So, I don't know if it's Wealdstone or Wealdstone. I don't know. But we should, now that we're past that 377 will be accelerating away from us. So I can relax a little bit. I shouldn't also relax because, you know, you could pull out the station, passenger hits a PASCOM. I'm not paying attention. I go smashing at the back of them, which I'd rather not do. It's a career goal of mine to not write off any trains. You can already see from here, doubles, we're fine. Also, hello Underground train pulling at the reverse at Harrow. So about sort of 3 miles now from our breaking point. We need to slow down to 15 to access the Wembley, to the yard at Wembley. We may get held behind that because I know the service ends with that 377 at Wembley, so it might sit there for a minute. But obviously I don't know that in law, so that's why I am approaching it the way I would if I didn't know that. Or I'd be creeping up at 30 miles an hour. The lovely Pendlino northbound there. Lovely Pendo doing the Lino. Giving speed off, but now we'll keep it at 55. Also, for those of you wondering how I can afford to go to London, I get free trains because I work in the railway industry. Or because of my job, I should say specifically, I get free trains, which we enjoy. Because we like affordable travel. Dubs. Shut up. Oh, that's my single. That is my cutest slow down, actually. See what I mean? I turn off and I'm going to go smashing at the back of something. Right, I've got my brake selected. I've got quite a sharp brake. I've got quite high service brake application selected. And nothing happens. Oh no! Finally, you can see you can see it took a while for the brake to like to circulate through, and now we're slowing down basically. Jabibus train, Jabibus. Yeah, we've got the cross, which tells us that the next signal is a danger aspect. So I'm going to just pull the brake off now at 15. By the time we creep into the platform, hopefully they'll go. Basically, this is us being checked down by the signaller to access the yard. So what happens is the signaller sets the signal at danger. When they can see that we've slowed down sufficiently, they then pull the road off for set the road for us with a diverging signal. As another northbound London Underground goes past. So they go under us here, I believe, yeah. And they appear on the left-hand side. Northbound 350 on the slows. We give a blast of horns just to warn anyone who's on the platform, but there's no one on the platform. They've all just boarded that Southern service. I actually came up here last summer. So I went to a show in London. I like shows, okay. Sue me. God damn it. Sue me. Sue me, you bastards. And it was near Victoria Station. So I walked to Victoria. Oh, so my options were basically walk to Victoria and get on the tube to King's Cross and head home, or walk to Victoria, and then because I don't like the tube and it was summer and it would be hot and stuffy and horrible, get on a Southern service to Clapham Junction, get on another Southern from there to Wembley. I actually considered getting off at Shepherd's Bush and changing to London Overground from there. I didn't. I continued all the way to Wembley. Then get on a London Overground 710 from there to Willesden Junction, and then change there for 378 to Camden Road, sorry, and walk from there to King's Cross, which was a lovely walk along the canal path. Just saying. There we go. We're at 10. So we're now just going to cruise into the yard here at Wembley. As we are entering the yard, I'm going to turn my headlight off, so I've just got a marker light only. That way we don't blind anyone. It's not so much in the middle of a summer's day going to be in effect, but you never know, dear. You can see the end of my train's now coming off the main line, so we're not going to be free of the main line. But we do need to keep cruising along here, because we're still 700 yards away from our stop point. Just have a look at Wembley. So over there, that's Wembley Stadium, and the theatre that Starlighting is about there. It's walking distance, and if I can't be bothered to go on the underground, I do catch the DC lines up to here, then I walk across. It's a nicer experience for me. I genuinely really don't like the underground. So this is being demolished. This is Wembley Intercity Depot. And you've got some HKAs over here from the pack, some FKAs, and what else we got? We've got TAs, because I put the petroleum pack back in. They just sit here, I think. And some more HKAs. And some FKAs that have been knocked out the formation they were in. A bit ahead of myself with the speed then. Oh yeah, we do think about slowing down. So again, the brakes take a second to bite on this train. Yeah, that intermodal's following the point ahead then. Uh-oh. Right, I've stopped short. I mean, we are well within our siding, so it's fine. Yeah, oh, no, he's not. Wow, I'm just on a different part of the thing to him. Fairsy doozies. I do like the one branded containers. I've actually got a few of those from Model Railway. Looking at one right now. We'll just put a load of brake on. Oh, it's okay. So, what we'll do, I'll dispose the train. So we'll go reverse it. No, it's gonna. Okay, it's already disposed. Yeah, it's destroyed the air brake for us. Thank you. So, there we go. We are level 12 on the 66, level 77 overall as a driver, level 9 on this route, and that was platinum. Did a little bit of speeding at the start, but yeah, we were aware of that. We've stayed at 60 though throughout, which is pretty cool. A little bit of speeding at the end, but we don't talk about that. Right, we'll quickly return to free roam. We'll leave our headlights on marker mode. That's done. We'll quickly set the... Can I control that? Can I safely get off at this door? It's a bit snug for me. There you go though. Thank you guys very much for watching today's YouTube video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe to see more from me on a very regular basis. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.